a huge part of the LSU baseball team, there's one coach within the program who made an unlikely jump in his career.
Tonight on the Bayou Breakdown,
Tiger baseball and softball win the weekend behind some star freshmen.
the dynamic duo fueling LSU Beach Volleyball,
And Jay Clark and Tiger Gymnastics are elite again.
all that and more. The Bayou Breakdown starts now.
Welcome back to the Bayou Breakdown. I'm Madelyn Frentress.
And I'm Olivia Drawdy.
LSU softball faced another top 25 challenge in the University of Alabama this past weekend and managed to take the series win. Reporter Kennedy Banks has the story on the Tigers' weekend against the Crimson Tide.
The series sweep against the Alabama Crimson Tide this weekend, and while the first two games went in the Tigers' favor, the Sunday finale fell the other way. Senior Ashley Vallejo started her third game in the circle for the Tigers, but her outing didn't last long. After just 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 2 walks with just 1 strikeout, Vallejo was pulled in favor of Jaden Hebner, who surrendered 7 hits, 4 earned runs, and 2 walks with 2 strikeouts in just over 3 innings.
They're a good team, so they're gonna get hits. My pitches were there, so sometimes it's just not the way we want it to go, but it's an SEC team, so they're very good, and they're going to hop on any pitch that they can get.
While the defense allowed 8 runs, the offense had an off day along with them. After the first inning, the squad went scoreless until the 6th. Tori Edwards' hot streak is still going strong, though, as she went 3 for 4 at the plate, scoring 2 runs and had 2 RBIs on her 14th home run of the season.
Tori's a great player, special player. We're lucky to have her. She can do so many cool things and just upholds the standard, and everything she does upholds the standard in every at-bat and every moment. It's awesome.
Though the series didn't end the way the Tigers wanted, every win in the SEC counts, and they'll celebrate the 2 they did get and work to improve on the 1 that got away. The team has a short break from the SEC gauntlet as they'll take on LA Tech in a midweek matchup before they head down to College Station to face the Texas A&M Aggies. For Tiger TV Sports, I'm Kennedy Banks.
Though the team fell short in the finale, the Tigers still lead the SEC with 13 top 25 wins.
LSU baseball is coming off a huge weekend sweep against the Oklahoma Sooners.
The pitching staff set the tone of dominance in each game, allowing 0 earned runs all weekend. Sophomore lefty Cade Anderson sold the show during Thursday's opener, where he fired a complete game shutout. Anderson held Oklahoma to just 5 hits over 9 innings, and it was the first complete game shutout since 2018. This performance earned him the title of SEC Pitcher of the Week, and head coach Jay Johnson couldn't be more proud of his ace.
I thought we executed really well. I think you start Thursday with Cade. I think the story was twofold. He navigated that first inning, and the bases loaded, 1 out, and he went strikeout. And he just kind of got better as the game went along. And we had Zach ready to go literally in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and we probably would have made a change if there was a base runner, but to his credit, there was no base runners.
Although head coach Jay Johnson is a huge part of the LSU baseball team, there's one coach within the program who made an unlikely jump in his career. Reporter Juliana Russell has the story.
From the star to the stripes, Coach Chris Martin made the move from the majors to college baseball with 2 goals in mind: helping them win a national championship and helping them move to the majors.
LSU baseball strength and conditioning coach Chris Martin flipped the script on his journey and started in the major leagues before moving to the college level.
I was overseeing all of the training for our injured players, basically major league through the DR. Guys who are out for, call it, more than 2 weeks, they would typically come to the Florida complex, train with us, rehab with the physical therapist, do their strength and conditioning with me, and then go back to whatever team they were with.
During his time with the Astros, Martin redesigned the return to play protocol, which was allowing injured players to return to the game after throwing from 45 feet.
It wasn't just, hey, we're trying to just get you back out to the field and hopefully it's good again. It was, we've got 12+ months at times here to kind of redefine your career, and if the player was willing to buy in and go to work, a lot of them saw some really good performance results.
After spending 6 seasons with the Astros, Martin was happy where he was at, but then he got a phone call that changed everything.
There's probably a handful of college jobs that I would have picked up the phone for, but LSU was probably the one that if Coach Johnson calls, you pick up the phone and you hear what he has to say.
After moving to LSU in the fall, Martin wanted to make a difference outside of the weight room and to a wider audience.
When I was in the professional side of things, things are kind of very buttoned up, almost very secretive. Nobody wants their secret sauce to get out. I'm a little bit less hands tied in terms of what I can and can't share here, and so if I can post content out there that a high school player is going to see and maybe take a little something from, or a high school strength coach is going to take something from and then go help out 50 athletes, then I think that's a positive thing for the field of strength and conditioning in the game of baseball.
Although Martin's goal was to be in the majors till he was 30, he loves being able to shape the future of the MLB. For Tiger TV Sports, I'm Juliana Russell.
Although you won't typically see strength and conditioning coaches on the field, they work hard in the weight room so that players, especially freshmen, can go yard in their career. And next at 5, we take a look at 2 Tiger newcomers who are shining bright on the diamond.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking, now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed, better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead, catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know. You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to the Bayou Breakdown and welcome to Freshman Phenoms. I'm Jonathan Salazar. Freshmen Derek Carrillo and Jaden Heavner have both played big roles in their team's success. And if you have not heard of these guys yet, then you must be living under a rock because their seasons are on pace to be some of the best at LSU. Derek Carrillo is a left fielder out of West Covina, California, and he was the 10th ranked player in the country coming out of high school. He opted out of the draft to come play ball for the Tigers. Through 33 games, Derek Carrillo has a higher average than Dylan Cruz, Alex Bregman, and DJ LeMahieu in their freshman seasons. What makes Carrillo so good is his plate discipline and pitch recognition. He has reached base in every game this season, and he is on pace for 69 walks, which would be 4th all-time in a single season at LSU. Carrillo ranks in the 4th in the SEC in on-base percentage, coming in at .535. His ability to get on base consistently makes him one of the best leadoff hitters in the country. Next up is Jaden Heavner, a pitcher out of Pace, Florida. Jaden was another highly rated recruit coming out of high school, and she made her presence known by throwing a perfect game in her debut. Up to this point in the season, she ranks 3rd amongst all freshmen in ERA with at least 15 appearances. Jaden's fastball is what makes her so good, and opponents have a tough time catching up, which leads to whiffs and strikeouts. She is 2nd in strikeouts among all freshmen, and to put that into perspective, LSU softball greats Brittany Sneed and Rachel FICO had 89 and 137 strikeouts respectively through 17 appearances. Through 17, Jaden has 122. These freshmen have a lot of ball left to play in their careers, and in the short term, they look to keep their stellar play up as the postseason nears. After the break, we take a look at another phenomenal freshman and her dynamic duo dominating for Tiger Beach Volleyball.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
In college sports, you don't often see a freshman playing alongside a senior, but for LSU Beach Volleyball, they have a dynamic pair that fits that description.
Meet Emily Meyer, a fifth-year senior from New Orleans, Louisiana. And now meet Cameron Chatelier, a freshman who is also from New Orleans, Louisiana. These two have been tearing up the beach courts this season, but believe it or not, this is not the beginning of their volleyball journey together. With these Tigers going up in the same area of New Orleans, Chatelier recalls watching and admiring Meyer as she was finishing up her high school career at Mount Carmel Academy.
So when I was in 8th grade, she was a senior, so I got to watch all of her games as she went through her senior year, and she was just so good. So watching her play, I was just like, wow, this girl's so good. And I just watch our team, and I was like, she's just was like getting so many kills, and I was like, I really wanted to be a lot like her once I went through high school and got to be a senior.
Now with both of them playing at LSU, Meyer made it clear how special it is to help Chatelier through her college career.
I think it's been pretty awesome because I got to watch Cameron grow up in high school. So I graduated my senior year, and then she came up as a freshman just at a different high school. So I've gotten to watch her grow, and it's just been super cool because I've kept up with her this whole time, and then just to see her come here and like excel and be awesome is just so cool, just all the growth that she's had. And I feel like we have like a good like big sister, little sister relationship in that way, and she'll come to me kind of for whatever she needs, and we were playing together a little bit, so that was super fun.
Cameron Chatelier also spoke on her reason for committing to LSU and why she was so excited that Meyer transferred in 2 years ago.
I've always been an LSU fan, so growing up and my family just being a part of like this culture was always a dream for me, and when it became real, like I just had to take the shot, and now that I'm here and that I'm playing, like it's been just a really great experience for me.
Meyer and Chatelier are currently 7-0 when paired up together, and even went 5-0 at the Tiger Beach Challenge earlier in March. As you can see, the Tiger spirit runs deep in this team, and it seems to be serving them well, as they are ranked 10th nationally in the AVCA poll.
Emily Meyer is leaving the future of LSU Beach Volleyball in good hands as she prepares to pass the torch to Cameron Chatelier. The Sandy Tigs will face off against Houston Christian on Friday, April 11th in the Battle of the Bayou. Now, we all know about the big LSU sports with basketball, gymnastics, and baseball, but there's one small Tiger squad making some noise. Tiger TV's Santiago Rodriguez is in studio with more.
Starting the 2024 season, the LSU women's tennis team was unranked. Now they're one of the 10 best teams in college tennis.
What's behind this dramatic turnaround is even more shocking when you realize that no player on this roster has been at LSU for more than 2 seasons. 3 years ago, LSU Athletics decided to give the program to Coach Fogelman. After the end of his first year, he started making key moves in the offseason.
What we've been able to recruit, whether they've been transfers, we've had some elite incoming freshmen, has really led to the resurgence of the program.
Cadence Brace signed with the team in August, while Kayla Cross and Tilwith Di Girolami signed in January. Today, they're the 3 highest-ranked players for the LSU women's tennis team, despite them being all freshmen. They've had impressive results, especially if we take into account there is a shift when players start competing in college tennis.
When I enjoy playing in a team environment, it's very unique, and there's no other sport that's like has such a drastic difference between professional or like junior tournaments and college matches, and I think we all enjoy it now.
Player Anita Sadieva is certain that the roster changes haven't been a problem.
It is very important to like have a good chemistry, but I think also because we all have the same goal, it doesn't matter how long you've been on a team because we all play tennis for such a long time already.
Both players and coaches understand the goal at the end of the season.
Nothing less than a national championship, I think. We are very capable of doing, and I'm just very excited to see what comes next for us, yeah.
One would argue that you're going to be in the hunt for a national championship.
With a team full of fresh faces and players determined to prove themselves, this LSU women's tennis team has become one of the biggest surprises in college tennis. The question is now, how far can they go? They will finish the regular season this week against Florida and Auburn. Back to the desk.
Women's tennis isn't the only squad competing for championships. After the break, how LSU Gymnastics made themselves elite once again, and the next step on their journey to protect the crown.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. LSU Gymnastics is elite once again as they've booked their ticket to Texas for the third year in a row. The Tigers finished first in the Penn State Regional Final to claim their second straight regional championship and the 15th program title. From here, the team heads to Fort Worth, where they'll compete in the Elite Eight against UCLA, Utah, and Michigan State in semifinal A. But Olivia, we've got to talk about the hottest topic in sports tonight. We've got the men's basketball national championship, Florida and Houston. Who do you got winning this game?
Yeah, Madeline, so actually I'm going to take Houston in this one. I think they're a very physical, dominant team on defense, and we saw that they gave Duke and Cooper Flagg a run for their money. So I think they're going to deny Walter Clayton any clean shots and really put up a fight tonight.
Yeah, I think Florida's offense got this one. Walter Clayton Jr., if they can get the ball in his hands, he's a playmaker for them. If he can get at least 25, I think Florida's taking this game. But that's all the time we have for tonight. For Tiger TV, I'm Madelyn Frentress.
And I'm Olivia Drawdy. Have a great night.